So I explained the rules. People can ask questions after presentation. And at the moment I will ask to come here Raivo Alev. And he has very long position. Oh. And he also switched off our... Started with confusion a bit. I hope that it will work. Or we will need some technical assistance probably. Meanwhile, you can probably introduce yourself, and I will find somebody who will help us with the projector, because Raiva made a nice stuff. No, I think that we need, yeah.
Maybe just push this up.
Maybe that part? Un Raivo amats ir Deputy Head of Development and Administrative Division of Social Welfare and Healthcare Department, City of Tallinn. Tātad Tallinas pilsētas tā kā priekšnieka vietnieks attīstības un administrācijas nodaļā sociālās labklājības un veselības aprūpes departamentā. Pareizi, ja? So, you take that one. Okay.
Labrīt!
I will ask you somebody who will help us.
Labrīt, hello for everybody. Paldies, thank you inviting me here to see beautiful Riga. Again, I have not been here not so long, maybe 1 year. Last summer, last summer I visited. Me and my wife, we decided to go somewhere abroad, and we decided to go to Riga. It was very nice 3 days here. I wanted to deal with you some experiences of Tallinn city government, our social welfare and healthcare board, and social enterprises. It don't work. Ah, it starts.
It starts?
There's a sound from it that's promising.
Promising sound come.
Okay, you continue to speak, and I will...
It starts.
Okay. So first confusion.
Oh,
Oh, it works.
it works again. So, I heard Renata's speech, and if to compare Estonian, what it means, social enterprise for Estonians, maybe basically it's the same, but maybe the difference is that we have not so focused to business model yet. But I think it in future it will be more and more important. We have no special legal form for social enterprises in Estonia. How in Latvia? Do you have special legal form? Not yet, but you are working on it. Same situation in Estonia. Most of social enterprises are registered as non-profit associations or foundations. Very few are limited companies, and very few of them identify themselves as social enterprises. What generally main difference between NGO and social enterprise? I think I, as a NGO I as a local government worker. NGO think we make so good work, we make very beautiful things. Why local government don't support us? Local government think what they are doing. Nobody knows, but it's something. Let's go to other department. Maybe they support you. This is the main question for how to develop interaction. It means that social enterprise must make somehow sexy himself to sell ideas, products to local government. And I think sexy things are business success. If you go to local government, you must demonstrate that your idea is sustainable. You must demonstrate how you reinvest your profit and clearly demonstrate that what kind of social problems you solve with your enterprise. In our context, social welfare and healthcare context, of course, we deal with social and health issues, more with social issues, and try to find partners to solve social problems. And our idea is that if NGO or social enterprise deal with people and try to focus the participation of people in everyday life, in work life, maybe for disabled people some training of job. These are the main questions for our department. And of course the mental health questions also. To prevent depression, help to keep positive attitude to life, generally participation in society. One example from our city, Tallinn Support Center Jux work with mentally disabled youngsters, trying to train them to work something, and ceramics and you have visited them. And the city start to support them with selling various things in city premises, and they are very happy. Few words about Estonian Social Enterprise Network, SEF. They started on 2012 with 19 social enterprises, and now they have 49 members. It means they have developed quite rapidly. And this is actually a very good network, and in my personal opinion, the best thing they just promote the idea in society, because 2 or 3 years ago I don't knew what is social enterprise, what's the benefits of social enterprise, but now I know, and more people start to know. And their 3 main activities are for member organizations, they act as an advocacy organization. Actually, they act good, and starting from 2014, our tax law changed, and the social enterprises are now on the list. They can get donations and not pay tax from this. Who give donations, they don't pay taxes. And also to develop the idea and inform general public. They actively try to get the social enterprise as a separate entity to be accepted at the Estonian Central Commercial Register. Currently, they can't be distinguished from other forms of organization. Some activities of social enterprise network. And some examples from our city. One example is Merimetsa Support Center. They work with people with mental illnesses and disabilities, and 145 people receive services, and their income model is quite diverse. They get money from the state. They have quite good textile production, and city support with expenses of premises they work. That pay communal expenses and rent for premises by city, and also city advertise their work and their production in city media channels. Oh, such kind of production they make. The second example, Estonian Blind Masseurs Association. They work visually impaired people get profession and try to sell themselves on open labor market. When we discussed 2 years ago with them, the main question was for this association that nobody want to buy their services, and city start quite large promotional and media campaign, and it was successful, and now they have a lot of work to do. And city support also their training and pay rent for premises they act. But actually they sell their services, they go to workplace, no, for normal company and have their massage and like this and 20 minutes and companies pays and the people themselves pays. And it's one example. One NGO, Rua Crew, they work with problematic youngsters, delinquent children, and also with children with disabilities. They are like, you had very good slide to allocate their activities. They are more like try to train municipality workers and parenting groups, lot of psychological training and so on. One new activity, skill mill, we got from Great Britain idea. In Estonia, I think the same in Latvia and in Denmark and in Poland, that the state spent a lot of money dealing with underage juvenile delinquents. They are really terrible. And Skill Mill is one activity who tried to offer for them paid job opportunities in environmental maintenance. Their goal is to assist ex-offenders to the labor market by providing mentoring and counseling during environmental management of work. The work will be provided through a social enterprise which will serve as an innovative model for reducing the need of social services. It means not only support money, go to work. And for youth it means they feel themselves better, they can work. And for society it reduces crime. Our public spaces will be in better conditions, and what is important, their action is planned so that social impact can be measured. Well, this is actually the same project between Skill Mills and city of Newcastle, Tallinn, with the Skill Mill social enterprise. We applied European money, and in June we will have an answer. If this model is good, there is academical institutions, Tallinn University and Newcastle University, of course, also involved. They will evaluate this project. And generally, that's all. Paldies.
Questions?
Some questions?